The government of this country has never been accountable, and I'm not being a mindless critic. Where is the money that was recovered from fuel subsidy? Can any of us in this studio tell me today how much we have gotten from fuel subsidy removal? So this is a government that is not accountable. It's like you are flogging a dead horse. And then you ask the question, I think this is important to our viewers. To someone who earns 10,000 naira, when the deductions are done, the first 800,000 that is tax-free, the remaining money with you, you are going to pay 15%. And like they usually would say that you are going to pay less. The former personal income tax scale was between 7 to 21%. But now you are going to pay 15%. 15% of 2.9 million, your annual income, is not a joke to the Nigerian of today. Especially a Nigerian that provides everything for his or herself. You provide everything for yourself and your family. To answer your question so that I don't derail too much, the government must show goodwill. Account for custom and excise duties money. Account for the VAT they are already collecting, the money they collect from beer and all the other things. Account for the money that we get from exploration and exportation of oil. As we speak, Saudi Arabia, that is doing figures that we cannot imagine, can tell every single barrel of oil that leaves his country. Our country cannot account for the amount of oil leaving our shores on a daily basis. Big ships come here and take oil, and they will convince you and I that it is crude oil theft. Big ship, as if oil is sweet that you can put in your pocket. I will conclude this your question by saying, if the government is not showing goodwill, if the government is not being honest, people cannot trust them. My brother said the money goes to the governor. It is President Tinubu that signed the tax law. I have never seen where a person will sign a law that does not favor him or her. There is a sharing formula to it, and this present presidency will benefit from it as much as the governor. And I'm not only here talking about the presidency. Our governors are also equally as culpable. We have governors who do not account to anyone. We have state house of assembly that cannot do oversight. We have state house of assembly that are mere rubber stamp. And it has now elevated even to a national level. There is nothing that goes to the National Assembly now that is not passed. Is that kind of country that you want me to entrust my money to the government? And I'll conclude this by talking to the Nigerian people. No matter how much we advocate here, it is law. Except something happens, the laws are meant for human beings. Except the human beings who these laws are meant for reject it. In January, we are all going to pay tax. You that is pretending not to be interested in politics. 93 million people were registered to vote in the last election. 93 million. Only 23 million voted. The other 70 million can either explain to me and you why they were not part of the process that elected the leaders that want to take taxes now. In 2027, will you vote or will you not vote? I leave that question to the average Nigerian who think he or she is too important to vote when you start paying your tax next year.